set up the live stream,
Oh,
right? You're
yeah.
good for that, right, Hilding?
What do you want to hear?
Well, what's new? What's exciting?
Well, I came home from your place the other day and I ran into my son's dog when I drove into the driveway.
You ran into him.
Yeah. Well, he ran into
Like,
me. Whatever. I came up around my
holy,
house and he came running out there and then he stopped and I thought he had turned around and run away and then he all of a sudden turned around and ran towards me and I slammed on the brakes and I ran over him. Broke his
oh
jaw. So
man,
I had to pay $2,500 to have his jaw set.
holy cow, Hilding.
Yeah. Not the nicest way to get home and get back to work, but I mean that's what happens, you know.
So Cal Raleigh is up to bat right now against Max Scherzer, the
Hmm.
Max Scherzer. Oh boy, it's 1-1 right now. The count. Cal Raleigh had 60 home runs this year. It's 3-1 Blue Jays, game four. They're trying to come back. They won last night. Oh man, it's going to be hard to run a show and pay attention to this at the same time
Yeah, so this is the Blue Jays against who? No,
against Seattle Mariners.
against Seattle Mariners. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, Seattle won the very first two games,
Oh yeah.
and Vladimir Guerrero is asking for video review because they think that Scherzer has picked off the runner at first.
Uh-oh.
So that's going on right now.
Mhm.
He's out.
Vlad's out.
The tag is made. Vladimir Guerrero has tagged this guy out. The Blue Jays have two
Oh, but
out.
he tagged the other guy.
It's
Yeah.
it's a challenge. So I'm trying to set this up, but I'm also trying to watch the baseball game. But I also figure I might as well report to everybody. I know there's people who can't seem to get the baseball game,
Yeah.
from what I understand. Like they don't know how to watch it. A way you can. Okay, good. We're working right now. Hit like, share, subscribe. Comedy Meteorology podcast every Thursday night. Video review underway in Toronto right now. I know a lot of people are probably watching the baseball game, but there are some who don't know how to. And if you can't get it, you can always listen to it on the radio at Fan 590 Toronto, which may take a few more people away from watching us here. But if you don't like baseball, maybe you're here. But then I'm going to be talking about baseball throughout the night, anyways. So I don't know what to say to you. It's that kind of a show.
Yeah. I usually forget to look up the where to see them until it's too late. So I like it when you bring up stuff on it and keep me posted. So.
So video review has got the runner out at first, tagged on a
Okay.
pickoff throw from the pitcher. Two out, none on. Max Scherzer dealing for Toronto.
Oh wow.
The legendary Max Scherzer now against Cal Raleigh with now nobody on base. The guy who hit 60 home runs this year, they just took off his base runner. So that's fantastic. I got weather maps to look at too. Okay,
Hmm.
I think I got everything mostly shared to all the socials. So I'm trying to get that around so that people share it. And they struck out. Max Scherzer struck out Cal Raleigh. End of the inning.
Oh
Unbelievable.
wow.
Blue Jays have the lead going to the top of the fourth inning now. Okay, I think I've got that shared to all the proper socials, except for Blue Sky. I haven't shared it there yet. We had some thunderstorms go through northern BC today.
Hmm.
I
Well, we
know
had
that
some clouds a couple different times, but we never had any storms came out of it. But I'm sure there were some nearby.
we had some hail here in Wells,
Oh yeah.
lightning in Mackenzie area, especially.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now I've shared all the socials. Now I can finally.
We had drizzling rain from 5 till 7 this morning, and then it cleared off. And then we've had a couple of systems blow through. There's some real heavy black cloud out there right now, but it looks like it's just blowing through. It's not doing anything.
So I'm told this character's been seen around the Wells area out in the mountains here. So just putting this word out to everybody. Wanted Travis Chuck. Williams Lake responded to a complaint of break, enter, and assault. The suspect is Travis Chuck. Several other charges have been identified. A warrant has been issued for his arrest for assault by suffocating or strangling, break and enter, forcible confinement, fail to comply with release order, uttering threats, failing to comply with a probation order. He may be driving a gray 2012 Ford F350, license plate Victor G9561. For some reason, my G lost me there. The vehicle is registered to him. He may be avoiding arrest. This is what he looks like here.
So you think he's hiding out there? Or?
Well, there's been someone said to me that he may have been seen out in the mountains here, like up in Cunningham Pass or somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So just a warning to anybody in the Wells area who may be watching.
Yeah.
This guy is a character. Not much going on in Canada right now for weather warnings.
No.
Pretty quiet. Merritt tied a record, -8. Here comes Brandon Houck. That's going to help.
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Jays are about to go up to bat right now after a fantastic third inning again. Jimenez hitting a 2-run home run again in the third inning. Nakusk, new low of -3.6 last night, a daily record for October 15th. Hey, Brandon Houck.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Good.
I've been watching baseball right now. It's hard not to watch it.
Of course.
Yeah, what's new for you?
What's new for me? It's been a wild week of busyness.
Yeah, how so?
We had the showcase, BCHL showcase going on, so there's been quite a few hockey games. And plus, so yesterday I pretty much was running all day, you know. Didn't stop till I crashed till I got back. I think, yeah, I put 12 hours at the radio station yesterday. So yeah, it was a big day.
That is a big day.
It is.
That's a lot of talking.
It is. Yes. A lot of talking for one day. And then we've got hockey again tomorrow and Saturday. So
Yeah, we've had a fair bit of lightning in BC today, Brandon.
yes, you have.
It's like kind of surprising, but not at all. One of those like, oh, I didn't really see that coming today.
Oh yeah.
But also, yeah, of course, this weather, it totally makes sense.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, watching baseball right now. Big old Blue Jays trying to tie the series up, Houck.
Yes, they are.
You ever been to a Blue Jay game? It's fantastic.
I have not been to a Blue Jay game.
Oh, then you haven't lived.
I
Isaiah
know.
Kiner Falafa.
I've been to a Brooks Bombers game.
That's a baseball game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a baseball game. And I've been to what else I've been to? I've been to a Saskatchewan Roughriders game.
Hey, that's legit.
And then I've been to a lot of Calgary Flames games. Lots of
Yes,
them.
you have. Yeah, you and your dad like to go to Boston games a lot.
Yeah, and then I've been to an Ottawa Senators game. Yes.
Ew. Why did you do that?
In Ottawa. Yeah, as part of the class trip, you know, that's how I got the jersey behind me.
What are they teaching our kids in school?
We were on a trip to Ottawa, so yeah.
Right, yeah. You send them to school normal and they come home all wearing Ottawa jerseys.
There you go.
7 pitches this at bat so far between Spire and Jimenez. Or not, our Falafa. Jimenez is coming up next. and it drops for a base hit. So Falafa singles. Oh boy, non out. Here goes the rally again. The bottom of the order is getting it going. The Blue Jays are really something this year. This is exciting, man.
Exciting.
It is. Well, just wait.
Yep.
They can come back in this series. Like, oh man, everyone's gonna lose it.
Except for Mark. He's not going to lose it.
Well, he wins either way because his new country is
Yeah.
going to be excited. And so he's in Japan right now.
He is. What time is it over there? Japan. Tokyo, what time? What time is it? Tokyo.
Falaf
It
is
is
now in second base.
10:45 a.m. over there.
10:45 a.m. So Mark is going to join us about 20 minutes after the hour.
Okay.
And he wants like priority,
Oh, yeah.
understandably. So like he's going to come on and it may be the middle of the Brandon Houck report. George Springer's going to double. 4-1 Toronto.
4-1.
Holy cow, this is amazing. Just pile the runs on so I don't have to pay attention all night so we can like legitimately talk weather.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, check out the jet stream in the meantime. What does this inspire in you, Brandon? We may be having a atmospheric river next week.
And an atmospheric river. There we go.
Yep.
George Springer doubles to
Chinooks for me.
left field. There it is right there. Boom. Look at right at the end of the modeling.
Oh, yeah.
But everyone's
Sunrise,
already
sunset pictures, and Chinooks. That's what I'm going to get.
Mm-hmm.
They're already talking about it in the States because it seems like the spout is going to be turned on somewhere around Washington or Oregon.
Oh, yeah. And I'm on the one radio station in Seaside, Oregon, so that's going to be fun.
Right, Seaside.
Yep.
I wonder how they got that name. I like it when you can like you know what a town's name is. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's called Seaside, but it's in the middle of like the desert on the salt flats.
On the salt flats. I was like looking at them on Google Maps, see what they look like. Seaside. Seaside, Oregon. Right on the seaside. That's a pretty decent town. Finn's Fish House. That looks pretty legit. Right on the seaside.
How many people do you think live in Seaside, Oregon? Do you think they're going to get
I'd
the
say
atmospheric river?
It's about the size of Kamloops by the looks of things here.
Oh, it's huge.
Pretty big town. Big little town here.
Like when you live in Wells, that's like the size of Tokyo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a restaurant called the Grizzly Tuna.
Like grizzly tuna.
The Grizzly Tuna. Oh, Tokyo Teriyaki. There you go.
So it is. It's like the size of a Tokyo if you lived in Wells too long.
Oh, yeah. Just looking at all the restaurants here. The Noodle House. They got everything.
Even got a noodle house in Seaside, Oregon, where Brandon Houck does radio broadcast weather reports.
Oh, yeah.
And they might get the atmospheric river. You never know. You never know. This weekend, BC, Brandon. This weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Already tonight, maybe a little bit of snow going on in the north, bit of rainfall. We had a couple thunderstorms go through. That's going to slide on out. Just wait. Here comes the show. Here comes the show. Saturday. Whammo against the coast there. Lots of snow in the north. Lots of snow in the mountains. Lots of rain along the coast. There it is. Big old low. 984 millibars. Windy along the south end of Hawaii. Whoosh. There you go. Vancouver Island taking the rain. Snowfall piling up in the Rockies. This is the Canadian model here. Rainfall on Vancouver Island, up and down, a little bit on Hawaii. Snowfall on the coast mountains. Snowfall on the Rockies. A little bit through Williston, through the Dominica, a little bit through Fort Nelson area up there. Whoosh, there we end through the weekend. Ooh, there's your driving conditions. Looking a little nasty at times this weekend if you're going through the mountain passes in BC again. We already had a weekend with some nastiness. Look at this next low coming on in. Windy, slamming into Haida early next week. It's the parade of storms. Next round all over again. Not quite as fantastic of a snow story, but don't worry, here comes the next round after that. Whoosh, 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 nonstop. Gonna be good, gonna be exciting. Look at all the fun we're gonna be having for the next bunch of days.
Oh yeah.
Repeat action. Repeat action. What do you got there, Brandon? You got any interesting images this week?
Oh, I do have a video of the week. Absolutely, I do. I'll put it on the show, if it will let me do
Excellent.
that. Want me to do
Yeah.
it?
Love
Funny
when you
video,
share videos.
sort of funny, if you call it.
Love funny videos.
But yeah, always like finding these interesting videos.
The Blue Jays have chased Gabe Spire, the second pitcher for Seattle out of the game. Matt Brash is coming in to pitch. Now against Guerrero. Could be an exciting big old moment. Here's some of those thunderstorms that came through today. Couple flashes of lightning around Quesnel. A little bit of hail here in Wells. A little bit of lightning there south of us too, but most of it was in that Summit Lake, Bear Lake, and then up towards Mackenzie. Mackenzie had a fair bit on Springer jogs home off a wild pitch. 5-1 Toronto. Top of the fourth inning still. So yeah, the Morphe Mountain, I think it is there. Mackenzie took a fair bit of lightning. Some down there through some of the Rockies. So that was kind of neat today. Didn't really expect that. Anything else exciting going on? Flash flood in Texas.
No, Lucy, this is mine.
Not getting much of an update there. Oh, it's because I got my. Looks like that's about to end. Some dry country there. Guerrero skies out, end of the half. But they get two more runs, 5-1 Toronto. Excellent. 8 more minutes till Frankie comes till we start the show itself properly. Welcome to another broadcast, Comedy Meteorology Report. We will be airing this on 4 channels now. CHLS 100.5 Lillooet has their stuff fully functioning and working now. So our show is getting to their computer and getting online, and they're broadcasting it on Friday nights.
Friday nights.
Yeah.
So I feel good about talking about what's going on Friday.
Yeah, well, that's a good point, right? For the millions of viewers we have on the live stream here.
I should find that station on my radio garden here and save it. See if it's on here.
It's difficult to get people to watch a weather broadcast that's happening at the same time as the Blue Jays.
Yeah. It could be. No, not on the radio garden. I got to find that.
Not exactly.
Oh, hold on. Commercial. All right. Lillooet radio. Let me find. I got to save it on my thing. Radio Friday night. So that'll be something I can do while I'm doing the hockey broadcast.
Yeah, it's zero in a little bit more on our weekend here. I did make a forecast video already today. It's tough. There's only so many things to talk about at this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
That are, really interesting without talking about other places. There's some big old wind. We're gonna have a weekend. Gonna have a weekend here with some weather on the BC coast. Let's hit play on tape and watch that wind come in. You can see where wind, rain, snow, all that usual Northern Pacific stuff.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of snowfall down through the Rockies. Just dustings here and there. Nothing too sizable. Here comes that next one though. Look, it's got some lightning and thunder at the bottom of that. I accidentally paused it. What sort of video you got for us this week, Brandon?
Oh, it's a good video. HLS.
Third, fourth, and fifth batters of the Mariners lineup coming up against Max Scherzer. The legend Max Scherzer himself pitching in his 500th career MLB start. That's postseason and regular season combined. He's going up against Julio Rodriguez. He's got 3 home runs and 8 RBIs in the postseason so far. 4 for 10 in the ALCS. It's been difficult to deal with. Big high swing. Scherzer hitting 95 on the speed gun. Looking vintage. Looking really vintage. What a pleasure to see a guy like Max Scherzer in a Blue Jay uniform on a day like this. It could be his last MLB start ever. Think about the career that guy's had. He's a for sure Hall of Famer. You might as well just give it to him right today. Walk out there and be like, here's your Hall of Fame thing that shows that you're in the Hall of Fame. Whatever they give him, like a glove or something or a ball. I don't know. Never actually watched the Hall of Fame. It's like a bat, probably. They like talk about how old he is. Like, he's 41. I'm like, I'm 46. I feel like I could go pitch a baseball game today. Strikes out Rodriguez, the former All-Star. He is looking legit tonight. Look at that. So snowfall Saturday night overnight. In those mountain passes, you might have a mix of rainfall, might have a mix of snow. Rocky Mountains looking more snowfall as you get in through Revelstoke, in between Revelstoke and Canmore. You're going to be into that snowier bands. Saturday overnight. If you have plans to travel in BC, that's not just the only place. If you have to get up to Whitehorse, even through on 97 North, not looking like a good night to be doing it Saturday night. What about the 99 highway? I would suggest much the same. I would suggest the same is sort of true as well. Down in the Kootenays. Jorge Polanco up to bat. Scherzer dealing 5-1. He's already got 2 strikes on him. Matt Brash, the Canadian from Kingston, Ontario, pitched for Seattle. He's on the Seattle bench looking out. Probably going to go for the next inning again. Seattle needs to win this one. Scherzer throws a little wild on the curveball. Counts 1-2. Snowfall through the weekend. On down. Look at that. Fly ball out to right field there. Addison Barger gets it into his glove without having to move too difficultly. Already 2 out. Bottom of the 4th for Max Scherzer. Having a vintage start. Monday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Here comes that next one. Solid low, making her windy as all hell there on Haida-Gwaii, we're sure. Rainfall there. Snowfall in northern BC. Of course, the dry slot through the interior, it's often dry there because the rain shadow affected the mountains. Polanco files off the 0-1. Slider gets in on his hands. He manages to shank it off to his left. There it comes. There it comes next week. Are we going to see an atmospheric river slide down into Probably Washington State, but look at the solid rain Vancouver Island's taken. I don't think it's gonna. It seems like it's gonna keep moving, and that's why we won't get the worst effects there. Like it'll rain really hard for a while, but then the whole line of it seems to be moving southward. Where is that going to stall out? Maybe even Northern California taking some heavy rain on that. So that's the story. Frankie's going to be here in just a minute, isn't he? Oh my. What am I doing? Oh, wow. 2-out single surrendered by Scherzer. Okay, we better get ready for the Frankie show here. He's going to be here any minute. Better make sure. Send him the link for the show here. And while we're doing that, make sure you share this to your friends. Let them know that you watch the Comedy Meteorology Report. We have some pretty good coverage sometimes here. Oh, Frankie was looking for the link, couldn't find it. There, I sent it to him again. Here's Frankie coming on right now. Good. I think I will hit record and we will start making the radio show.
Yes. Marky.
Good evening, Frankie McDonald.
Mark Ingles is in Japan.
Mark Ingles is in Japan tonight. He is going to show up, I think, about 20 minutes from now. And when he does, we're going to have to make it, pretty like straight to Mark, whatever is going on this week. But so we do have Mark coming on. We do. And I have like the Frankie video of the, Halloween tips, Halloween facts with Frankie McDonald. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
So we got that lined up tonight. We got Brandon Hauk here. We got Hilding Donaldson here. We got a good old show for everybody, Frankie. It's the Comedy Meteorology Report every Thursday night on Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel. Let's get on with the top of the show.
Well, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, Frankie's got the weather we got. Wait a minute. Well, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, Frankie's got the weather or not.
There you go, Frankie. It is the 16th of October. It's 7 o'clock on a Thursday night that we're recording this show. I'm Joey Only, Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel, watching out of one corner of my eye. Max Scherzer dealing for the Blue Jays. Just got the strikeout to end the bottom of the fourth inning. Toronto's up 5-1. We're watching that live.
Who is this person? Mike from Winnipeg. He's on the right.
I think that's Mike McGregor there joining on. Who's got his screen there closed off, Frankie. So, yeah, he's coming on the show, too. So you're hearing us on C4 88.7 FM, CKUW 95.9 FM. That's in Prince George and Winnipeg, CFBX 92.5 Kamloops, and CHLS 100.5 in Lillooet. We are now broadcasting in Lillooet, Frankie, every time.
And Eamon did a podcast called The Trivia Podcast last night.
Yeah, that's right. I was watching baseball, so I didn't want to. Otherwise, I might have joined. But I am committed right now to watching, and it's so difficult because tomorrow during the baseball game, I got to go pick up my kids. So I keep having to do things while baseball is on. I guess that's being an adult. But in my ideal world, the whole universe would just stop. Maybe during the World Series, it'll be impossible if the Blue Jays make the World Series for me to really run a radio podcast on a night like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to give it to you, Brandon. We'll have to see. Okay, let's get on with the Frankie theme song and talk to Frankie McDonald, the world's greatest weatherman out in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Frankie! Can you yodel for us? Frankie! Who has the worst weather in the world, Frankie?
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie!
How you doing so far, Frankie McDonald?
I'm doing great so far, and the weather all across Wisconsin's going to bring a whole lot of rain and wind this weekend. Then got a hot temperatures hitting for Wisconsin first. They got some really hot temperatures in Missouri this Friday, Saturday coming up. There's a big storm off the coast of Nova Scotia. It's a big storm far off the coast of Nova Scotia right now. They're bringing a whole lot of rain and wind off the east coast of Nova Scotia, south of Nova Scotia. It's offshore, high winds and heavy rain. It's going to affect the oil tankers, cruise ships, and offshore operations and things like this. And it's going to bring lots of thunderstorms and rain in high winds and heavy rain in Michigan this Sunday coming. It's going to hit Kins and Clumps area in Timmins, Ontario. It's going to bring high winds and heavy rain where Jamie Clump is. In Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, and Timmins. We're home in the Kins and Clump podcast.
I noticed in
Vancouver's
your
getting a whole lot of rain this Saturday, Sunday coming. Lots of rain heading for Vancouver this Saturday, Sunday coming. It's really dry in Los Angeles after a big rain event in Los Angeles back on Tuesday.
what
Then
else,
you get
Frankie?
a really warm temperatures heading for Boston, New York this Sunday coming. Then you get some rain heading for Boston, New York on Monday and Tuesday. And Wednesday we get another storm heading for Sault Ste. Marie. They got flurries in Timmins, Ontario on Tuesday as well. We got really cold weather heading for Jamie Clump, co-host of Kins and Clump podcast. And I'll be on Kins and Clump podcast on October 29th.
Yeah, good. Maybe I'd like to join you.
Yes, and did you hear about this? This is going to bring a whole lot of rain in this Saturday Sunday coming up in Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, and all those places. Going to in Ohio where Jason Marshall is. Jason Marshall's getting high winds and heavy rain on Sunday as well. Think of cold front going through his area. You got warm air fighting back, warm air, cold air fighting each other in Jason Marshall's area. Then you got warm temperatures in Jason Marshall's area. Then you got high winds and heavy rain showers in Illinois, Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia, and all those places. It's going to be really cold in Saskatchewan and British Columbia. It's really dry in California, and Florida's getting dry season. And once again, in December, January, February, it won't be as much bugs down Cuba and Florida. There's a whole lot of bugs down in Cuba and Florida in June, July, and August. That's their bug season there.
The bug season, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad bug season's over here.
The bug season, most of the bug season comes to an end in Florida in next month. Then the bug season comes to an end for the winter, for tourist season down in Florida. And their tourist season comes to an end in our spring.
What else you got, Frankie?
A lot of rain and thunderstorms going on in southern Mexico, Guatemala, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Nigeria, Honduras, and Panama. There's a lot of rain and thunderstorms going on in Venezuela right now, including places like in Venezuela, Colombia, parts of Ecuador, parts of Bolivia, parts of Peru. It's really dry in northern Chile right now. They get some rain in Amazon rainforest right now. They get some rain in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil this Saturday, Sunday coming. Then it's really in central Chile. It's really dry right now. In southern Chile, lots of snow up in the mountains and rain in the coast areas of southern Chile. They get some warm weather in Argentina, dry weather. Their summer's coming up on December 21st. And Stanley Falkland Islands is getting a little bit warm weather this Saturday, Sunday coming. And Oceania, Argentina, and all those places. They're in the spring now. In southern hemisphere, spring. And the weather all across the United Kingdom right now. There's a high pressure system in England right now. Then it got some rain heading for England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland this Sunday coming. It's heading towards France, Spain, Portugal. Let's go ahead for Germany, Denmark, Netherlands, Norway, Finland, Sweden with showers and forecast. They got lots of rain and forecast in France and England late next week as well. In Moscow, Russia, it's really cold there, and so is Poland, Belarus, and Romania, Estonia, Latvia, Bulgaria, Serbia, and all those places. They got some little bit of showers. You got some little bit of showers and forecast in Italy, in Albania, Greece, to get some little bit of rain and forecast in Greece. Down in Turkey, they got some warm weather and rain and showers from the forecast in Turkey. It's really dry in Egypt, Libya, Algeria, and Morocco as well. And the weather all across Japan. There's a storm coming off the coast of Japan right now. Lots of rain coming off the coast of Japan. They got more rain in Philippines, and it's really warm out in southern China right now. Showers and forecast in northern China. It's really cold. So Siberia and Mongolia right now. It's really, really cold there right now. Causes snow, Yakutsk, Magadan, and all those places on the Yukon. Fort Kuta, Russia, and Klugatuk. None of it's getting colder now too, where Olivier lives. There's another cyclone aiming towards India, possible late next week, possible. And lots of rain, thunderstorms in Philippines and Vietnam, Laos. Thailand's getting into dry season. A lot of rain, thunderstorms in Indonesia right now. Bangladesh and Myanmar, the rainy season's dying off. And Bangladesh and Myanmar and all those places right now. Cambodia, Thailand, and Philippines. The Philippines is still in the rainy season. And Taiwan's still in a lot of rain and heavy rain. This Tuesday coming to Taiwan. And China is gradually getting a dry season. And in New Delhi, India is getting a dry season. Mumbai, India is finishing up the rainy season. Still a whole lot of rain and thunderstorms in Mumbai, India, including places like in Sri Lanka right now. And there's some possible cyclone next week going across the India. It's going to go all the way up to Middle East next week, somewhere in the Middle East. In the Middle East before possible cyclones. Really dry there right now, all across Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Oman, Yemen, Qatar, and Kuwait, and all those places. It's really hot in Israel, Jordan, Lebanon, and all those places right now. And places like in Northern Africa, lots of rain thunderstorms going on in Nigeria, Ghana, and all those places right now, Senegal. Lots of rain thunderstorms in Gabon, Congo, DR Congo, Uganda, as of right now. Mozambique will be in the rainy season late next month. And lots of rain going on in Angola, Northern Angola, and Namibia is really dry right now. And they got some rain in eastern South Africa this Sunday coming, and parts of Mozambique with showers and forecasts, including Madagascar, La Reunion, and Mauritius Islands. They got cold weather aiming towards southern tip of South Africa. And it got some cold weather off the coast of South Africa as well. In Australia, it's really, really hot in northwestern Australia. In Perth, Australia, got some showers in the forecast this week coming. Then it got some lots of rain thunderstorms in southern New South Wales, Australia. Southeastern New South Wales, Australia, with chain lightning, real loud thunder, with hail, things like this, and heavy downpours.
Hail season
there. Some really hot weather in northern Australia. Then in cold weather, warm weather, fighting each other, Tasmania, and that's part of Australia. Down New Zealand, lots of rain heading towards Invercargill, New Zealand. Snows up in Queenstown, New Zealand, including lots of rain and thunder in New Zealand, Christchurch, New Zealand. Cold temperatures come from the south. And up around Antarctica, up around the Auckland, New Zealand, still dry for now. And Gisborne, New Zealand, still dry and warm, including Napier, Hawke's Bay, Hamilton, New Plymouth, till the rain reaches their area next week. There's going to be a whole lot of rain next week and high winds in South Island, New Zealand next Wednesday as well. It's going to be so windy and rainy this Sunday and Monday coming up in northern South Island, New Zealand. On the north coast of South Island, New Zealand is going to bring a whole lot of heavy rain, snow up in the mountains there. And once again, around Antarctica, it will be daylight 24 hours a day starting on November 19th. Same with up around Barrow, Alaska. The last sunset, there will be becoming 24-hour darkness up in Barrow, Alaska on November 19th. Guess what? Not this weekend coming, but the following weekend around October 25th and October 26th. Time falls back in Europe, Egypt, and United Kingdom.
So all our viewers in Europe and Egypt, United Kingdom there, make sure you have your, be ready to spring forward, right, Frankie?
Fall back.
Fall back, that's what I meant.
A week before us.
A week before us. Don't you think it's funny to tell people to do the opposite of what they should do? Like I like to remind everybody to set their clocks back 1 hour. Fall their clocks back 1 hour. Fall their clocks forward. See, I even got myself confused now. I find it so confusing. I don't understand why we do this, Frankie.
Time falls back in.
Like the guy who came up with this idea should probably be put into a pit of alligators.
Down in Egypt. Time falls back in Egypt. Libya. Time falls back in Egypt. Europe and the United Kingdom on October 25th to 26th. People gaining 1 hour sleep a weekend before North America on November 1st and 2nd.
Well, there you go. Egypt, they have alligators there. So they find the guy who's in charge of time, feed him to some crocodiles and be like, get rid of this daylight savings time nonsense. It's horrendous. Horrendous. Anyone got a question for Frankie McDonald? Looking pretty quiet in the question front.
Frankie, where is the craziest weather in the world right now?
South goes to Japan. And then in Wisconsin, it's in Michigan's getting it this weekend coming. In Ohio, and Timmins, Ontario, where Jamie Clump, the co-host of Kins and Clump podcast, lives.
Nice. They'll be getting hammered by some storms out there, I guess.
Should be
Like
good.
the baseball game there.
What about you, Brandon? You got a question for Frankie McDonald?
Sure. Frankie, do you like the dark?
And light and dark and things like this. Next weekend, time falls back in England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and European Union countries, and Egypt on October 25th to 26th. Time falls back in Europe, in Egypt, and United Kingdom a weekend before you.
This just in. Time's going back in Libya. If you're in Libya.
Time falls back 1 hour in Egypt.
If you're in Egypt, turn your clocks back 1 hour.
And time falls back in
in.
Egypt and Europe and the United Kingdom at the same time on October 25th and 26th.
Who decides all this? They must have like a big council of time people that.
Time falls back in Europe a weekend before us.
There we go. 5-1 Blue Jays there. Bottom of the fifth inning. Max Scherzer dealing against Randy Arozarena. What a game we got going on tonight, Frankie. It's looking like the Blue Jays might tie this series, but we still got some baseball to play tonight. Now, you know what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to get the Brandon Houck Report theme song on here. And I'm not a great podcaster.
I'm going to share this video first about disastrous
Okay, good.
weather.
Because I'm totally not ready. And when Mark Ingalls comes on from Japan, we need to go straight to Mark Ingalls.
And here's the weather.
So, time for weather in Japan with Frankie McDonald. Here we got some coastal flooding going on.
Looks like it's Alaska.
Where is this, Frankie?
Western Alaska.
Western Alaska. That's the big flood we had in Alaska this week. That's right. So the remnants of a typhoon went up there, and it kind of overstated the remnants of a typhoon. What else you got, Frankie?
And
It was really just a big mid-latitude cyclone that had some extra moisture to deal with. Scherzer strikes out Arozarena. Here we got, what's that, a tornado in Malaysia? Wow, crazy. The cars are driving on the road and there's things just flying in the air everywhere. Chaos, Frankie. Utter chaos. Little strips of bits of stuff and grass and plastic. Wow. Look at that, a little tornado going on there in Malaysia. It's the Malaysia tornado. See, they get Malaysian tornadoes. I told you. Here's some big-time damage there. That doesn't look like a little tornado hit that. Looks like that place got seriously messed up. This guy's even talking about it. Look at these cars have been all flattened by winds that have pushed a big roof onto them. For you radio listeners, I can't describe it easily. It's utter mayhem in Malaysia. You'll have to just watch
Spain.
Here's Spain. You have to watch the Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel on Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. to see these videos yourself. Big time flooding in Spain, Frankie.
And look at somewhere in Spain.
It's always flooding there. It was flooding there last week. It's like flood season in Spain. Same thing. Cars are driving up the street through the flood as if there's no flood. Just like, well, we're going to go to work whether there's a flood or not. They don't care. They're crazy in Spain. Just driving right through it. You shouldn't drive through deep floodwater, should you, Frankie?
And kids going to school there, too.
Yeah. Shouldn't do that. There's more cars just driving through the floodwaters. There's trees that are in the floodwaters and buildings. The guy's, he's just driving around. He doesn't even care. He's just going to work like nothing's happening. Even a flood isn't an excuse to not go to work in Spain.
Tá carregando tudo.
They speak a different
Olha,
language.
Jesus.
They do speak a different language there, Frankie. That's true. I think that's what they were speaking right there.
They don't speak English.
They don't speak English at all. They speak Spanish, Frankie. They name their country after their language. That's how good of a language it is.
Gibraltar is south of Spain. That's the
Oh, that's
English
called-
territory.
Gibraltar, it's called, yeah.
Gibraltar is the English territory.
Yeah, that's where it was the Rock of Gibraltar, Frankie. It was an important British naval base for many, many decades, for many centuries, really. The Rock of Gibraltar. Here's more from Spain, radio listeners. Floodwaters going down the street. And this is very brown floodwater. It's very deep. And if you were to get inside that floodwater, you would get swept away. You would not be able to stand up in that floodwater, would you, Frankie?
Nobody
And it's not just normal floodwater. It's not just rain. It's like all stuff from overwhelmed sewage and whatnot. So there's like probably turds and cats and things floating
Back in
around.
New Orleans, August 29, 2005.
Yeah, that was the worst flood of all, Frankie, that I ever seen. As far as I was concerned.
That storm,
Holy.
that name storm retired.
Addison Barger just got a hit. He's on second base, got a nice double to lead off the top of the sixth inning, Frankie. This is impressive stuff. The Blue Jays may just hold on. You know, you can't guarantee this yet. There's still some baseball to play, but they may just hold on. Well, until Mark Ingles can be here, we do have this guy ready to go. Brandon Houck Report.
The Brandon Houck Report.
Oh, hi. This is the Brandon Houck Report.
Brought to you by
Smoking good barbecue.
Now, we don't want to diminish the importance of the Brandon Houck Report. It's just that Mark Ingles is in Japan. He's in Japan. And so he's going to join us tonight, we think, but he's going to join us from Japan.
From Japan.
You're only allowed like 10 minutes of internet at a time, I think.
Oh, yes.
So he has to be very sparing with his few minutes of internet that he's allowed to have in Japan.
Okay, so I guess I better get rolling here, hey?
I probably just made that part up.
Yeah, I guess I better get rolling. All right. So
Well, we may have to interrupt you if Mark comes in because
okay,
he's Mr. Important Japan.
leg me down,
man.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. All right. Anyways, so let's get into it. The Brandon Houck Report. And this week we went from summer-like weather last weekend to the start off last weekend, and then that nasty cold front came barreling through. And my, oh my, what a front that was. And we had, some wet snow, at least 4 centimeters of snowfall here in the Brooks area, and even higher amounts of snow towards the Rockies and the foothills. And it was cold after that front went through. Only daytime highs anywhere right around 3 degrees for that matter. So that was last weekend there and into early this week. We've finally seen that temperature bump up. So today we're back up to around 16 degrees this afternoon. All the snow is gone. It's history. And that same storm produced, I'd say, over 35 centimeters of snow in Snow Lake, Manitoba, and up by Thompson, Manitoba, over 20 centimeters of snow as well. So quite a system and very strong winds wrapping behind that gusts about 80 to 90 kilometers an hour across.
Seemed pretty ironic that Snow Lake got snow on their lake.
I know. Snow and Lake got snow on their lake. How about that? Now, we got another front coming through today or tonight and into tomorrow, but this one is not going to be bringing snow. It's going to be more so convective kind of nature, actually. So we're going to see some scattered showers. We have a system into the eastern prairies producing a bit of rain into southern Manitoba there. And this next cold front, that's going to produce some showers early Friday morning. And we could even see a few isolated thunderstorms popping up Friday across parts of southern Alberta, right around Calgary and Lethbridge for tomorrow with daytime highs on Friday in around 10, 11, 12 degrees. And then we'll see the temperature kind of drop off a bit into the afternoon. Gusty winds as well, especially central northern portions of the province, gusting at about 50 to 60 kilometers an hour. Now, that front moves its way out. We are going to see our temperatures. Looks like we've got Mark Ingles here. So I'll hand things over to Mark.
Well, you could have finished your sentence.
Well, I'll finish
Fine.
the report after. Yes.
Okay. We'll be back to the Brandon Houck report. Mark Ingalls is in Japan right now. How's Japan
Hello,
treating
everyone. Can you hear me?
you? We can hear you just fine, meteorologist
Oh,
Mark.
That's great. Yeah, Japan's great, man. You know, I've been to a lot of places. This is the 19th country I've been to. But this is the
Whoa.
first time I've really felt like the whole world is different from what I grew up with. Like even Western and Northern Europe, like there are definite similarities to the US and Canada, but here it's very different, which is great.
It really shows you the breadth of what humanity can be, eh? You know what's going on
Yeah.
over in North America right now is the Blue Jays are, well, better put, Seattle is blowing the series.
You know, it's funny how both teams seem to do better at the other team's home plate or home base, I should say.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Seattle kind of creamed Toronto in Toronto, but now Toronto's creaming Seattle in Seattle.
There you go. End of the inning right there. Springer flies out. Okay, we can get down to the bottom of the sixth. And in the meantime, meteorologist Mark, what say you?
Yeah, so obviously I'm not going to talk a lot about weather. I was looking at the surface weather analysis for Eastern Asia earlier today, and the Siberian high is definitely here. I think it's like 1040 something millibars. It's been very stormy here in Tokyo, though. Today's kind of an unusual day for our visit. I'll show you here. We're at Disneyland. There's a few clouds, but it's mostly sunny, which is a bummer.
They have a
Current
Disneyland
temperature-
there?
Yeah, that's why we came. Is because Alicia wanted to take a Kaylee to Disneyland, and I didn't want to go to Los Angeles again. So here we go. We got a temperature right now of 27.1 degrees C. We're actually at Disney Sea,
Oh,
which is kind of like Magic Kingdom there in Los Angeles. I guess we're getting it's 26. Too hot. Hate it. It was rainy. It's been kind of, like I said, it's been kind of stormy. We've had repeated low pressure systems, and I think we're going to have another low come in. So tomorrow will probably be mostly cloudy, and then we're back to rain showers here in Tokyo. I haven't actually done a lot of exploring at Tokyo. We went out into the city yesterday. Right now, we're not in Tokyo, even though this is Tokyo Disneyland, but we're in Chiba, which is a prefecture directly to the east of Tokyo. It's definitely part of the same urban area. But yesterday we went to this really neat, I don't know, a murder hornet. Hate
a
those.
murder what?
You remember the murder hornets from a few
science
years ago?
fiction? Yeah, for
No,
2 years. They're the giant hoarder. Yeah, I know. Everyone was panicking about it. Oh, great.
These things are
Asian
huge.
Murder hornets.
They're native to here, and like obviously I saw the dimensions when they were in Washington, like on the website, but these things are huge. They're like 2.5 inches long. So yeah, I've
Can
been
you
dodging
catch it to
murder
show our
hornets.
viewers?
You don't pay me enough for that, Joey.
Well, just like invite it over somehow. Put some meat on your head.
Well, I am kind of a meathead, so maybe it'll come. Let's see. So the art thing that we went to this art museum that's kind of like I don't know, it was really surreal and kind of experimental, but like we're walking through this mid-calf deep water. It's all like hazy and stuff, and they put up mirrors to make it look like it's a much larger room. And sometimes when places do that, it's kind of gimmicky and you can see through it, but this was so well done. It was crazy. Like, man, I don't even know how to describe half the stuff because it's just so different. And also, I don't speak the language. I've been doing a lot of international sign language here, pointing and konnichiwa and arigato is thank you. And that's the extent of what I know. Konnichiwa is hello. Arigato is thank you. And the rest of it is pointing and gesturing. So tomorrow we're going to go to an onsen. That's a hot spring. We're going to ride the bullet train, so we'll see how fast that goes. Some of them go over 300 kilometers an hour. I don't know if this one does or not. But,
Oh, get us video.
I will.
Oh yes. Especially if you pass another train. That's the best part.
I know, because your differentials there is like 600 kilometers an hour. It's like you're flying. Man, it's when the clouds are in the way of the sun, it's not that bad. But when the sun comes back out, it's too hot. So yeah, that's kind of what we got going on here in Tokyo. It is, for those who are interested, it is 11:29 a.m. on Friday. So I'm in the future. So if anybody wants to know about the future, feel free to ask me.
Will I be rich? What about handsome?
No to both. I've seen the future, and you continue to have a face for radio.
Aw, that's too bad. So Scherzer came back out for the 6th inning. First pitch got Cal Raleigh on the pop fly. This is looking good. He's got 2 strikes now on Rodriguez. Struck him out. Scherzer dealing. The legendary Max Scherzer in his 500th career start tonight. You can't write this script. This is awesome.
This is an actual series. First 2 games, it looks like Mariners were going to kind of sweep it, but
I didn't like the look of it. I sure didn't like the look of it. I mean, you come into Toronto and beat them like that, and it's like you go back to Seattle and you have to face the top of their starting pitching staff.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that Seattle got complacent after those 2 games, and Toronto did the opposite.
Well, I think also like the top pitching of Seattle, like they throw strikes, and Blue Jay pitchers, batters eat strikes up. So
these are I feel like these are 2 really evenly matched teams actually because of that. Seattle is really good defensively, and Toronto's very good defensive on the offense there. So, I mean, obviously, I want Seattle to win, but I won't be upset if it's the Blue Jays in the World Series.
I'm quite certain the Blue Jays had a higher fielding percentage than Seattle. The Blue Jays are one of the best fielding teams in the league as well. So.
I'd kind of like it to be the Mariners and the Brewers because neither team have won a World Series. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, so let's see. So we're going to the onsen tomorrow. Sunday, we're kind of taking kind of a lazy day. I guess going to the onsen's a lazy day too. Oh, yesterday on the train. So, I got to see and I got to experience the pushers shoving people onto the train to make everybody fit. There's no room for you. Wait for the next train. It's all aboard coming. That's coming aboard. And they shove you in. And my daughter, she's 5. So obviously she's down at everybody's hip level. And she was like, I need space. I need space. And we're like, that's not happening on the train. This is just how it goes, man. We were in line this morning to get into Disney Sea, and it was the same way. But it's so, everything's so organized here.
I would lose my mind.
And it's so clean. It's so clean. It really is a special place here. It really is so hard to describe. And I didn't feel, like I said, I didn't feel that way about Norway or Iceland or the UK. And I definitely don't feel that way about the Caribbean. The Caribbean are basically just banana republics that survive on tourism. There must be it's just the train rattling across the bridge there. Any questions for me about Tokyo? I had Domino's for dinner last night. It's not as good here as it is in Canada, but we did have Domino's because we wanted something quick. We stick out like sore thumbs. I'm taller than everybody here.
You must love it. It's like the only place.
I've never experienced this before because I'm only 5'8". And so I'm not I'm average in North America for sure. There is a parade going on over there. I don't know if you can hear it, but you're not missing out on much.
5'8" is average.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's average, maybe it's not, but it's definitely not the tall. Holy crap, look at all these bubbles. Maybe you won't be able to see the bubbles. There we go. It's a boat parade, apparently. There's a dancing. I don't even know what these characters are. I've never seen them before. My daughter loves that everything is cute here. Oh, you can see the bubbles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but I also don't know if you can hear it.
That's just going on where you're sitting. So
Well,
bizarre.
I'm at Disneyland, man. Well,
Oh
Disney
yeah.
Sea. That
Disneyland.
happens. This is not we haven't really experienced Japan because on Wednesday we were in Disneyland and today we're in Disney Sea.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Oh, am I?
Your
Can you hear me
transmission is.
now?
We can hear you now. The transmission was
Okay.
breaking up.
Well, we got this on the satellite uplink here. Isn't it crazy that I can video call you from Japan? I can remember that, like, even when I was a kid, when we lived in Tacoma, Washington, and my grandparents lived in Eastern Washington, it cost so much money even just to call across the state. And now my phone plan includes data here in Japan, and I'm video calling with you guys across Canada. It's just crazy to me. So, does anybody have any questions about Japan before I dip out and go find something to do?
Yeah, is the food the same out there or is it different?
It's different, man. Oh man, like even the burgers are different here. I haven't been to the Golden Arches yet, but there's a lot of seafood. Alicia got something yesterday, and I tried it. It wasn't very good. I'm not a big seafood guy, but like it was these little like stringy things. They're white, and then you could see the two little black eyes on them. You're eating like the whole animal in your noodles. I did not like that very much.
Like a shrimp.
It wasn't a
Oh.
shrimp. It looked like a tiny eel or like a
Ew.
worm.
That's the kind of stuff that I just can't eat food, even remotely related to seafood stuff. It kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. Although if you go to McDonald's, let me know what the food tastes like there, because if it's good, I'm gonna travel to Japan in a few years.
We are gonna check.
Yeah, you don't go to
check out
Japan for
McDonald's.
McDonald's, you weirdos.
No,
You
we
go
are
there
gonna
for
go check out
sushi.
McDonald's for sushi. Yeah, I guess, but sushi's expensive, man.
But you're in Japan.
Yeah, that's true. I had another thought, but I forgot it. But we are gonna go to McDonald's probably. Heck if I know. I don't know. I didn't make the schedule. I'm just here. Brandon Houck looks like he has something he wants to say. I see the mic is on.
Oh yeah. I guess. Well, at least you're one country over. Last week we found out in China they were eating rats and frogs. So. Anyway.
You just found that out? I think we all already knew
last
that.
week we did.
Most of the world eats like that. It's just that we're like rich.
Right. We have money. Yeah. Even the poorest person in North America is quite a bit wealthier than a lot of people in other countries.
Yeah, they don't eat rats, right?
Brandon, you went to China a few years ago, right?
Yes, I did.
I wonder. We're not going to compare notes here on the show, I think, but I wonder how that would be how that's different between Japan and China. We should talk about that. Maybe we'll make a whole podcast episode comparing China to Japan.
Oh yeah, we should.
I found 3 geocaches so far.
What do they geocache in Japan?
Well, they're pretty much just the same geocaches as in North America. They're just all written in a script that I can't understand.
Fair enough.
I really feel like I'm so illiterate. Like, a lot of the signs do have English on them, but the ones that don't, just like, man, I'm so lost sometimes. I saw some good translation yesterday. Like at a museum, there was an exhibit about empathy, and one of the labels was "That is a hurt," or no, it was "That is hurts." That is hurts. That's what it was.
That is hurts. That is hurts.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be
Schneider-
rainy when I get back. By the way, it looks like we're gonna get some active weather in BC there by the time I get back midweek next week, or maybe the end of next week. That'll be nice.
So Schneider pulls Scherzer, who's dealing, because that's what Schneider always does, is pull the pitchers too early. And now this new pitcher, Fluharty, has walked a guy, and now he's allowed a single to Eugenio Suarez, and it's 5-2 Toronto now, 5-2 for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the sixth.
I was watching the game. Crap, I can't remember if it's the first. I think it was the first game in the series, and they had their relief pitcher on, and I think they pulled that guy off after like 15 pitches. I was like, "What the heck is this?" Seems like the Blue Jays relief pitchers aren't too great.
And Barger just threw a liner from right field to third base and threw out the Seattle runner there. So Josh Naylor, yeah. So that's that. Off to the top of the seventh now. We got a couple minutes before the game picks back up. But 5-2 Blue Jays on this Thursday night.
On this Friday afternoon.
Comedy Meteorology Report. Now we did kind of interrupt Brandon in the middle of his.
I should say before I go, I should say you can find us on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and Castbox, but you can't find us this week because I'm not going to upload them until I get back home. So
Fair enough.
I've got one sitting in the queue, and then we'll put this one on when I get home as well. So you'll kind of, if you're following us on one of those platforms, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and Castbox, you'll get a dump of like 3 of them on next Friday or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's pleasant to see you guys. I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna go do, but I'm gonna go do something.
They're on a small world question for you.
Okay.
Mike might have one more small question here. I think he keeps putting his hand up.
No, I was just
Mike.
mentioning I got some stuff coming up with the weather right now.
Okay. Brandon Houck report. Thank you very much, Mark.
Yes, have a great whatever it is there.
Have a safe
Thanks
trip,
for
Mark.
listening, everybody.
Enjoy your Disneyland, my friend. Glad to have you.
Don't have too much cotton candy. Don't get too Mickeyed out.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, back to Brandon.
Thank you, meteorologist Mark. The Brandon Houck report.
Report. Yes, it's a small world after all. That's right.
I went on that ride yesterday on Wednesday. I went on it twice.
You went on it twice. You gotta go on it 5 more times, and then have the song playing in your head for the rest of the day. That's how it goes.
It doesn't get stuck in my head, actually. I don't know. I did FaceTime my sister-in-law. She hates that song. As I was on It's a Small World, and I FaceTimed her, and she I don't think the call had been connected for a second before she hung up. And she worth it. Okay, bye guys.
All right. Excellent stuff. Yes, it's a small world after all. Okay. I don't think Mark heard that one. All right. To the rest of the Brandon Houck report. Because, as I mentioned, we have a chance of some thunder and lightning Friday. And we have, one cold front go through, warms up again. And then with the big storm system that's moving onto the Pacific coast here, we are going to see, once again, another push of warmer air. Chinook conditions Friday, Saturday into Sunday. Could see strong winds off the southern foothills gusting up to 90 kilometers an hour into Sunday morning. And then a chance of showers and possible thunder showers again Sunday afternoon. A little bit of an instability moving across the southern prairies. So then we cool down a bit Monday with that northwesterly flow. So we'll be back, I'd say, right around 9-ish for daytime highs across Alberta. Blustery winds across Saskatchewan as well. And then as we progress our way into Tuesday, we bump the temperature back up with that next system on the Pacific coast. Okay, so I've also do have some interesting stuff for you this week, including some fun facts about haunted houses. That's right. And then I got a video for you as well coming up in just moments away, which is the wildest video of the week. And I always like trying to go through the internet, finding some of the wildest videos, and this tops the cake right here. So for haunted houses, currently there are over 1,000, 2,000, over 1,000, anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 haunted houses across North America. And yes, haunted houses, attractions, extremely safe, tough safety, fire codes, they all must follow them. And about 80% of all haunted attractions across North America operated by a charity or help to benefit a charity of some kind. So that's always really good as well. Now, Halloween is the second largest commercial holiday, one of the across parts of the U.S. there. And approximately 100 countries celebrate Halloween, including up here in Canada. And over $7 billion is spent yearly on candy, costumes, and activities. Approximately 90% of households with children will participate in a Halloween activity. The most common for this season is teens and young adults 18 to 34 years old.
Guerrero just hits a home run.
Oh, you got a home run.
Nice. 6-2 Toronto.
Also, research shows that people enjoy being scared while in a safe environment, such as attending a movie, a thrill ride, or a haunted house, and are willing to pay for the experience. So those are some really cool fun facts for you. And now I'm going to, oh yes, about 29% of adults still don't like being in the dark, which is why there was that question for Frankie earlier, if he still likes the dark. Still afraid of the dark, 29% of adults. All right, here we go. So we are looking at this guy here.
You know what's funny?
Eagle.
You want to know what's funny is this video got sent to me, and I included it in the Frankie video.
Oh, yes. We get to see this twice.
Yeah, you get to see this twice today. Yeah,
so, yes, dude here.
Show it. It's great.
So he's filling up the airplane with fuel, and I gotta play the clip here. Here we go. So fills it up, and drops it, and it goes all over the place, and the gas is flying back and forth on the air tarmac. Oopsie, there we go. So we'll play that one more time. This is a short video. So I bet. Oh yeah. So there we go. There's the gasoline going all over the place. And they had to, yeah, everybody on that plane got delayed big time.
I got the full minute-long version.
Oh yeah. So I don't have the full minute, but I know Joey will have the full minute-long version there.
And Joey, you'll get the Frankie videos.
I do got the Frankie videos. So it takes me a minute to find that, Frankie, but we're going to do that right now first. Because the Frankie video this week a good length of one. And it doesn't take me too long to find it. I just have to go through all my folders and get to the correct folder to get to it.
Am I doing a segment?
Yeah. We will get to you after we play the Frankie video. How's that sound? It's right here. I've almost got it, Frankie. The Frankie video for the week. Facts about Halloween 2025. This is a scary one, Frankie. Have you seen my remake yet?
It's coming up.
It's scary.
I've seen the preview. Hey everybody, here is my facts about the Halloween night 2025. Hey everybody, greetings. I'm doing great so far. It's Frankie Down. Things are going well. Let's see how you doing. I'm having a great night so far. Things are going great for Frankie Down. On the Halloween night is on Friday, October 31st, 2025. A lot of little kids will be going trick-or-treating in.
I'm in a room full of dolls that are almost as tall as I am, and they're changing rainbow colors. This video doesn't really capture it very well. Oh, there we go. It's a deep red. I can touch the balls gently, it says. That's how I like mine. Sorry if you didn't like that joke.
And there'll be so many little kids will be going trick-or-treating that night. I recommend to be real careful. Don't go trick-or-treating alone. Here's my further weather forecast for West Angeles, Newman, Western Australia. It's going to be really, really hot starting on October 10th, 2025. Temperature's going to be really hot in West Angeles, Newman, Western Australia. Especially little kids going trick-or-treating around the different places in North America, like Sydney, Nova Scotia, Halifax, Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, Winnipeg, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, and Victoria, and Wells, British Columbia, and Prince George, British Columbia, and Winnipeg, Manitoba, Regina, Saskatchewan. Hey everybody, to the all listeners to the Base Guy Show, your birthday's coming up on Sunday, October 19, 2025. Base Guy's birthday is going to be a great birthday. In Brooks, Alberta, Calgary, Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta, Chicago, Illinois, Richmond, Virginia, and Iowa.
Hello, Comedeorologists. I hope you can hear me. Get a little bit. I'm in Tokyo. This water's like ankle deep, but
Oh my God.
look at how surreal this is. Maybe you'll get more videos from me for the show, but yes, here we are. What do you think of this place?
Is it real stuff?
Is it real stuff? Well, maybe you'll get more video. Oh, look at the fish. Sorry for the radio listeners. Watch us on YouTube to fully experience, well, not fully experience this, but to see it.
Caspier, Wyoming, and Denver, Colorado, Boulder, Colorado, Los Angeles, California, Portland, Oregon, and New York City, and the surrounding areas. When the people go trick-or-treating, people will be wearing superhero costumes, ghost goblins, Frankenstein's vampires, Draculas. They be dressing up as monsters and Draculas and vampires and skeletons and ghosts and goblins. They be dressing up as superheroes like professional hockey players, baseball players, football players, basketball players, and professional golf racing.
I'm feeling better today. Not totally better, but I drank a lot of water and I'm feeling much better than yesterday.
A lot of superheroes and
Brandon?
they be dressing up as ninjas and kung fu people and things like this on Halloween. And they will be going trick-or-treating that night on Friday, October 31st, 2025. Here's my advice. Stay away from the bad teenagers. They can smash the pumpkins, things like this. That's one. Young teenagers will be smashing pumpkins and causing vandalism and things like this. You gotta stay away from bad teenagers that causing vandalism that can smash pumpkins and things like this on Halloween night. You have to be extremely careful going trick-or-treating. You have to be extra careful on Halloween night. Everywhere in the world, including London, England, Oxford, England, Edinburgh, Scotland, Shrewsbury, England, Manchester, England, Brisbane, England, Inverness, Scotland, and Aberdeen, Scotland, and Belfast, Northern Ireland, and Dublin, Ireland, including Belfast. And all those places, including Slovakia, and all those places, including St. Louis, Missouri, New York City, Wales, British Columbia, Prince George, British Columbia, Vancouver, British Columbia, Victoria, British Columbia, and Vancouver, Island, including Calgary, Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta, Brooks, Alberta, Fort McMurray, Regina, Saskatoon, Winnipeg, and Toronto, Newmarket, Ontario, Montreal, Quebec, Quebec City, Ottawa, Sarnia, Windsor, Timmins, Ontario. And people have to be really careful in Timmins, Ontario as well on Halloween night on Friday, October 31st, 2025. A lot of little kids will be getting candy, chips, pops, bars, and chips, soda, bars, and things like this on Halloween night in 2025. Because the young kids will be going trick-or-treating that night on Halloween. It's going to be a great Halloween. A lot of young kids will enjoy their time, but be very careful of young teenagers on Halloween night. Be extremely careful. From Frankie McDonald.
Yeah, be careful those teenagers in trouble, right, Frankie?
I sent you the other videos.
Did you like that?
Yes. I sent you a video of me doing the radio siren.
I did, yes, and I'm not ready for it, Frankie, because it was too late for me to include in the video of the week. So, and then I had baseball come on, so I didn't get into that video. You have to forgive me. Mike does want to talk about Winnipeg for a minute, Frankie. So can we go over to Mike for a minute here?
Yes. Where's Karen Richards?
She was watching the baseball game. Mike McGregor.
Hey, it's good to see you guys. It's been an interesting last couple of days in Manitoba. Brandon was talking about that low pressure system earlier this week. There's actually, we got bombarded by it here in Manitoba, and we got another one right now. Just looking at the radar for those radio listeners, it's a Thursday evening, so it'll still be well done past the time you guys are listening. We got some thunderstorms right now that are developing south of Winnipeg on the radar. One right now by Elm Creek and Starbuck. Looks like it might hit me. And then there's a whole bunch trying to form south of me by Morris. So some late October thunderstorms coming my way, and some out by Brandon. We got slammed by a low pressure system earlier this weekend, and it allowed the transition over to cooler weather we're seeing now, which is probably going to last at least until Monday, Tuesday next week before we see a transition to temperatures in the teens. Overnight lows this next few days are going to be in the minus single digits. Quite cool on Saturday and Sunday night, minus 2 degrees. And I'm just looking at the control model here for the spot weather. Looks like for Friday tomorrow, high of 11 degrees. And then tomorrow on Saturday, only a high of 5. And it goes up to another high again on Sunday of 10 degrees. So we're all over the place. And then towards early part of next week, after this low pressure system comes in with a influx of warm air, we're going to start seeing temperatures again cool off towards middle half of the week. Only 2 degrees for Wednesday. And then the weekend, next weekend, only a minus 6 for Friday morning. I'm not liking that, but anyways, in regards to the snowstorm that happened in northern Manitoba, they had a snowfall amounts of 20 centimeters in Thompson, 12 centimeters in Flin Flon, 35 centimeters in Snow Lake. Kelsey Dam received 22 centimeters, Flin Flon received 12, and Swan River received 7. The same low pressure system impacted the southern part of the province here, where we had strong wind gusts. In Winnipeg, we had gusts up to 90 on, this was on Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving weekend. And Minnedosa got up to 87 kilometers an hour. Brandon got up to 85. Manitou got up to 85. Deerwood got up to 85. And then rainfall amounts were kind of in the, not as, they didn't list the rainfall amounts here. So the Paw is 67.5, West Ray 61. And I'm just going to list a couple of them off. Thompson 38 and Flin Flon 21. So they got the first snow up north. I'm not looking forward to when we have it, but yeah, it's flip-flop season in Manitoba right now. We're kind of switching into winter transition. So you're going to get those days where it's super warm and sunny, like today was one of those days I felt like I didn't really need a jacket on. But earlier this week, it was quite cold in the morning. I had frost on the windows. So I think winter's around the corner, folks. I'll take it. But it's how the Blue Jays doing, Joey?
We're just about to start the 8th inning. Frankie, how can people find you on the internet?
If you want to find me on social media, my Blue Sky is at Frankie MacD, and my Reddit is FrankDo94. My X-Formy Twitter is at Frankie MacD, and my Threads is at Frankie MacD94. My link tree is Frankie McDonald. My Facebook is Frankie McDonald. My Instagram is Frankie MacD94. My TikTok is FrankDo94. My Clapper is FrankDo94. My Twitch is FrankDo94. My Snapchat is Frankie MECD1. My YouTube channel is Docs Wolves, and my LinkedIn is Frank McDonald. Best luck there. I'm Frank McDonald. You listen to Comedeorological Weather Report every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Atlantic. Just wait till American Thanksgiving on November 27th.
Ernie Clement just got a hit to lead off the top of the 8th. Addison Barger had an amazing catch to end the bottom of the 7th there. Wow, it's looking good for the Blue Jays. Up 6-2, runner on first. Addison Barger coming up the bat. Frankie, check this out. Oh no, your face is stretched.
Hey everybody, let's do a tutorial side.
That's a good one, Frankie. That's a good one. Okay, Frankie, that's the Comedy Meteorology Report. I'm Joey Only. And we've been watching Game 4 of the Blue Jays against Seattle Mariners there down in Seattle during the broadcast here Thursday night. If you were listening to us on the radio in Prince George, Winnipeg, Kamloops, or Lillooet, just be aware that the dates and times that you may be hearing on the radio are not live. This is a pre-recorded show. Okay, I think that's just about it for us this week, Frankie. Find us on Apple, Spotify, CastBox, and all that. Make sure if you're hearing us on one of those, you tune in on Thursday nights here live on Joey Only Kirby Weather Dude YouTube channel on the YouTube. On the YouTube. I think that's the show, Frankie.
That's the show.
That's the show, Brandon. We didn't even get to talk to Hilding yet, so we got to stay tuned. We still have time for Hilding. We still have Hilding tonight. That's why you watch the live stream, folks. Okay, that's the show. Hilding coming up on the live stream. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, Hilding.
Oh, not a big deal. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on there anyway.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I'm not prepared to, like, keep a show tight tonight because I'm too invested in watching the Blue Jay game out of the corner of my eye.
Two things at once.
So I'm like, oh, good.
Just imagine if the Blue Jays and Montreal Expos are in the World Series facing each other. How epic that will be then.
It could have been in 1994, Frankie.
Then it'll be super epic.
Could have been super epic. And then baseball is like, now the Blue Jays are starting to go on a winning streak back then. They're like, well, if the Blue Jays win their division and the Expos win their division, that'll probably be a Blue Jay Expo World Series. And then that would probably...
How big deal that would have been if Blue Jays and Expos go in the World Series?
It would have imploded the United States. There probably would have been no referendum. So we got Kiner Falafa up to bat. He's trying to lay down bunt, but misses. We got runners on first and second, top of the eighth. Frankie's gone. He's out.
Oh, yeah.
He's out. Here, I'll get the... So I don't know if you heard this, Brandon, but Hilding ran over his kid's dog.
Oh, no.
Like, kind of, not really. And we should have been talking about this on the radio.
Yeah, well, different things happen.
Yeah, maybe you don't want that on the radio. Hilding's out there.
Colin would have wanted it on there. That's the thing.
Runners on second and third. 2 runners in scoring position. Top the eighth, 1 out. Andres Jimenez up to bat. He's already had a home run again tonight in the 3rd inning. This is looking good. I probably want to just call the show here pretty quick and get to watching the end of this game. Base hit. 2 are going to score. Miles Straw coming in. Avoids the tag. He's safe. 8-2 Blue Jays. Unbelievable.
And this is carrying the high numbers this year.
Wow. It is a series now, man. Look out, Seattle. I don't feel good for them now. The momentum is clearly in the Blue Jays' hands.
No, it's like...
Seattle hasn't won a game in Seattle against the Blue Jays this year. Blue Jays have won every game in their building.
Yeah. Huh. They're definitely on. Blue Jays are on a winning streak. That's for sure.
George Springer's up to bat now. Wow, this is incredible. Very easily could be a Blue Jays, probably be Blue Jays and Dodgers. Like, really, are the Brewers going to beat the Dodgers out? Come on. Can the Blue Jays beat the Dodgers? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, they're playing a good enough kind of baseball to do it, but that's one thing. You got to beat the actual Dodgers.
Yeah.
And they had a chance this year when the Blue Jays, Dodgers came to town. They weren't great against them. I think Dodgers took 2-3. The first 2 games weren't close. Jimenez has driven in 4 runs this game. 8 runs in this series. Andres Jimenez. Who would have thought that?
Yeah.
Little lefty. Historic night. Historic moment.
Yep.
Blue Jays drop the first two in Toronto, pick up the next two in Seattle. We got a game tomorrow afternoon that I'm going to miss most of because I got to pick up my kids. Counts 2-2 on George Springer. Pitcher's just about ready to deal. Jimenez on first. Springer takes the pitch, dribbles it up to second base. Can't turn the double play. Springer gets across first. So Springer's on first now. Jimenez is out on second. That brings up Nathan Lucas, who's had a pretty good postseason so far. He's batting somewhere like 350 or 360. He's had a hit tonight so far. He's 1 for 4 this evening. Hancock on the mound delivers. 19th pitch for him. He's already working way too much. Lucas' average has settled down to 333 with the last couple outs he's gone through. 7 RBIs this postseason, though. He is a pretty good clutch hitter. Skies that one foul. 8-2, top of the order coming up. Fans are silent. Not really. They're cheering pretty good. But yeah, there's a lot of Seattle fans who got their hands in their mouths, covering their faces, looking nervous, looking scared. Knowing that Blue Jays getting back into this is not a good thing. Lucas takes a ball just on the outer half. Lucas bats left, of course. So Lucas walks. Springer's now on second with Vladimir Guerrero coming up. This is amazing. The Blue Jays are smoking them. It was good to see Louis Varland get some outs last inning.
Springer to second, Lucas takes a walk. And now Guerrero is going to come up with 2 men on.
All right, well, here's the big moment.
Yeah, this is the issue Hancock had when he pitched.
Guerrero's coming up. Hancock's wild.
2 innings of work.
Pete Woodward's talking to him now out in the mound. Pitching coach. They're not going to pull him out, though. The game's getting out of reach for Seattle quickly. Toronto's trying to put an exclamation point on it. I'm just waiting for this half inning to end this broadcast and go watch the rest of the game. Guerrero's up. He's batting .469 now. He's 2 for 4 today with a single and a solo home run. He's got 5 home runs in the postseason altogether and 11 RBIs. He's been a monster. First pitch swinging, but it will not get out. That's 3. That's the inning. 2 more runs across the plate, though. 8-2 Toronto. Looking pretty good, everybody. Looking pretty good for the Blue Jays. Pretty excited for that. Well, I think that's the show for me this week, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Yep.
Hopefully next week we don't have a baseball game on. I can be just fully dedicated to being a weatherman.
Yeah, I'm going to be coming down to Quesnel to pick up some stuff I bought on Marketplace, but I don't think I'll make it to swing out to your place. I'll be pulling a trailer, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
okay. Well, that's the show this week, everybody. Love you, Hilding. Sorry we didn't get to you in the broadcast.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Wasn't controlling things very toughly here. I was really just watching baseball.
There wasn't much happening in farming anyway this week, so.
Not much in farming. This just in.
Yeah.
This just in. All right, everybody. Well,